Welcome to the first episode of Precious Metals and Bangs. I wanted to bring this first video out to y'all featuring one of the more unique things of my precious metal collection, and this one isn't necessarily precious metal in the precious metal sense, if you will. Sorry for being redundant, but this is very interesting nonetheless. Part of history, if you will. So you're thinking, well, what's this? This isn't even metal. Well, this is just the certificate of authenticity. Don't mind the little pet hairs here. And when we open this, this is basically saying, let's read it together. This coal was recovered from the wreck of the RMS Titanic during the 2000 Titanic Research and Recovery Expedition. Here gives, the approximate weight of the coal that was recovered from the wreckage, authenticated by the company seal and by, what does that say? Can't even read. Amy Geller, President, CEO, RMS Titanic Incorporated. Don't even know what that means. But this is certificate number 1010. Now, this piece of paper here is referring to this. This I picked up a while back on all places eBay. And if you give me a second, I'm trying to do this on my phone. Give me a second. Haha, success. I got it out. Thank you for bearing with me there, but this is what it looks like on the coal end. It's encased in this nice capsule, airtight. And then we flip it on the reverse. And believe it or not, this is the first time in the 2 years that I've owned this that I've actually seen this side of it. 100th anniversary, 1912 to 2012. So a nice little commemorative thing. I don't know what else was pulled from the wreckage that's publicly available to own, but when I saw this, I had to jump out on it. And I believe at the time when I bought this, it was $30. This base metal, it would be cool if they used metal from the Titanic itself, but I just think it's either copper or brass. And they just packed this coal in there and, put it into this airtight. Given the whole gravity of the Titanic and what it means in our history and the people who have lost their lives. I mean, we all remember seeing the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and seeing the first class passengers. I think it would be kind of cool if they had this in actual 24 karat gold, to kind of symbolize, both the tragedy but also the luxury of the ship. And this coal, every time I look at it, it just reminds me of the boiler scene when Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet are running through and they're trying to, escape from her fiance's goon. And then you see the people shoveling coal into the boilers, to help power the ship. And every time that I look at this, I'm reminded of that. Where at some point this was in a pile for one of those people to shovel and toss into the furnace. And, being able to own this piece of history is pretty cool. It doesn't make it the most rare thing in my collection, but definitely makes it one of the more unique. Since I bought this, I haven't really seen any more of these. But if you're able to find them anywhere, just let me know in the comments below, because I'm kind of interested to know if you can even find these anymore for sale.